This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
The negativity that we've had for 20 years, some of you out there, you need to drop this shit. It's got to end, bro. It's got to end. It's got to end. And we've been talking about this for a while now, right? People chime in, oh, no, they'll screw this up. Stop it. This ain't the same old Dolphins. I keep trying to explain to people this isn't the same old Dolphins anymore. And so there's this air of negativity that flows, and there is no real reason for it right now. But like the newest one was, your team wins, your team kicks the Rams' ass, and yet we got a group of people that are just worried about Tua's stats. Stats are for losers. It's about winning, period. And what I saw yesterday was a game that rarely ever happens in Dolphin Nation. That was a team win, folks. Okay? And you know what's funny? All week, for 2 weeks now, people were complaining about, I can't believe they're starting Tua against the Rams and Aaron Donald. Are they crazy? So when Aaron Donald and the Rams give them problems, they're now shocked that he only passed for 100 yards? You can't have both. You can't say, wow, man, they gave him one hell of a challenge. And the first time out, Aaron freaking Donald, the best defensive player in the world. And then when he goes out and passes for, what the hell was it? 92 yards or something?
93, I think 12 of 22, if I'm not mistaken.
I was in a freaking hurry getting prepared, and I got the wrong damn paper out.
That's a little bit of my fault.
What's it called? 12 of 22 for 93 yards and a touchdown. You know, so you can't be pissed off about him struggling against a great front and a defense. That team was 5-2 coming into that game. It's not like you dominated a team that was 1-4 and struggling and doing nothing. They're 5-2, bro.
A couple years removed from a Super Bowl appearance, man.
They're 5-2.
They're real.
They're 5-2. Now 5-3, thanks to the Dolphins.
They manhandled the Bears up front, ran all over them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a really good team that you beat. So let's not. What I love is that the offense didn't really do their job, and the defense did, and special teams did. How many times does that happen? That's unheard of. That's a team win is what that's called. Eventually, Tua will figure it out. He'll play against Arizona this week. Their defense is not that good. He'll have a better week this week, and I'm sure he'll have a better week the week after that, and he'll get better and better as the year goes on, and he'll figure everything out. The game will slow down a little bit more for him. He'll have an understanding. But it's not about nitpicking. Dude, enjoy it. They're 4-3. They've won 3 in a row, 4 or 5. They're in second place in the division. They're in the playoff mix now. They've got the number 1 scoring defense. What's there to complain about? And how do you know that Fitzpatrick doesn't throw 3 interceptions in that game? That's the other thing. I get it. Tua passed for 93 yards, right? I understand it's not impressive to pass for 93 yards. He also didn't throw 3 interceptions. Didn't throw 2 and didn't throw 1. And the fumble, go back and look at that strip fumble by the greatest defensive player on the planet. Tua found somebody and was going. That's what he was doing. He was in the motion of going to pass. And you got to give the other team credit, bro. That's it. Kid was trying to make a play. They knocked it away from him. That's it. I was more relieved, believe it or not, on Michael Brockers leveling his ass, and he got up. I was like, okay, that's a good sign. Good sign. He took one hell of a Malachi crunch hit.
Man, he picked him up and like all body
Leveled
weight
him.
on top of him, bro.
Leveled him.
Woo.
Leveled him. And he got up. So to me, that's what I was happy about. I was like, okay, he took a hit. Everything's all right. Everything's in one piece. We're good. How anybody is complaining about the Dolphins, I don't know what the agenda is. I don't know what you're watching. And then you've got these people writing stuff all over the country talking about how they should be playing Fitz and not Tua and that they're sacrificing the team for development. These are all the same idiots that said they were tanking last year. Same idiots. Same freaking idiots. And we're talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick. Look, that guy's grown on me. I'll tell you, you guys know if you listen to this show, I didn't think much of it. But I now think a lot differently of him, of what he's done here, of the transition, and all of that. But I still know he's not the answer. I still know that Ryan Fitzpatrick can be Ryan Fitzpatrick at times. And then you end up, where? Up that creek without the paddle.
Is it a knee-jerk reaction, though, that people are just so used to complaining that that's the first thing you go with?
Yes.
It's like automatic.
Yes. And I think also it comes down to people they don't really understand the game. And they don't really watch it. I mean, there's a lot of people that are, commenting on something that they don't cover and they don't watch on a consistent basis. And Ryan Fitzpatrick threw a few interceptions already this year that were really, you're like, come on, dude. That could have happened yesterday, and you might have lost the game. Because he might have been forcing it like he does sometimes, and Tua didn't force it. And I give him credit for that.
The turnover differential 4-2. I mean, yeah, if it's even, that might end up being a loss. There's no doubt in my mind.
Right. So there's no guarantee that Fitz was going to be the answer in any way, shape, or form. So to say that is ignorant. And to not appreciate what happened yesterday with that team, I don't know. I don't know what more you want as a Dolphins fan.
You know what's one that you mentioned a while back? Grant, and using him properly, a couple of offensive snaps, letting him be more the returner, and there you go. The longest return in Dolphins history.
Right. And that's why you've got to find and understand roles for people. And that's what they did with Eric Rowe. Nick Needham had 10 tackles yesterday. It really is impressive what's going on here.
Hard to believe we were saying, need him? I don't need him.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't need him. With Nick, we don't need to see him anymore, is what we were saying last year at the beginning of the year. And the kids changed everything. I don't understand why anybody would be negative about it. I really don't. It's a rookie quarterback that's got to learn how to play this game at this level. Nothing more, nothing less, and it's not any more complicated than that. It just isn't. And I don't know why people are, complicating this thing.